Of sources within the Home Office has informed us that the UK government is set to announce a major update which could have a significant impact on more than 3.5 million immigrants who are yet to register for this program. If you know anyone who lives in the United Kingdom, who has indefinite leave to remain, care worker, student, or anyone that hasn't got British passport, make sure you show them this video, because this information that has just been announced by the Home Secretary could have an impact on those people. Good afternoon. We are the Launch Club. We are here to bring you the latest update, whether legal migration, wealth creation, anything that will lead to progress and empowerment of our community. This is the place you will get the latest update. Report reaching the Launch Club. As you are aware, the deadline for biometric cards to be phased out is the 31st of December. A lot of you have contacted me. You have been sharing the experiences that you have had trying to register for the eVisa, which was supposed to start from next year. A lot of people are frustrated and anxious. What is their future? How are they going to be able to access services? The eVisa for those outside the UK was designed as a digital system that was introduced so that people can be able to prove that they are in the UK legally without needing to carry any document. A lot of people have been having lots of problems with this, but today we have an update. The immigration minister yesterday told the world that if you are planning to travel abroad and you do not have British passport yet and you are legal in the UK, there is an update for you. So make sure you watch this video, share with anyone that you know will benefit, and you can support the Launch Club and our work by giving this video a like and consider subscribing if you have not done so. So as we speak today, as you're seeing on the screen here, the immigration minister has just told the world that the government has decided to suspend the introduction of eVisa, that the government has decided to suspend the introduction of eVisa because they want to prevent another Windrush situation. What the government is saying is that whilst they have invested more than £4 million into the project, there are still a lot of people, more than 3.1 million people, still have not been able to register for the eVisa. And because of the difficulties with registering for eVisa, that has been causing a lot of anxiety, understandably, for people, especially from immigrant community. So the government is now saying that they are not going to put that rollout on hold. The rollout is now on hold, according to the immigration minister, who said, and he said that the immigration minister is Salman Matora, has not confirmed that even airline. So if you are planning to travel outside the UK for Christmas or New Year, and you have your indefinite leave to remain, and you have not been able to register for the eVisa, there is a good news on the way for you. Do not forget to share this video with anyone that you know will benefit, and you can support the Launch Club by giving this video a like, because a lot of people, as we speak today, more than 3.1 million people from our community have not yet registered for the eVisa. So that is why it is absolutely vital that those 3.1 million people, they see this video, because a lot of them are anxious. They are worried, understandably, what is their status in the UK? How will they be able to prove that they are in the UK legally after the 31st of December, which was the date of the initial deadline? A lot of people have been anxious. Let me know what your views are. Do you know anyone who is due to apply for eVisa, who is yet to apply? Make sure they see this video, because like I said before, the immigration minister yesterday told the world that the government is going to pull that program on hold. So we are talking about the biometric card, which is now being replaced by eVisa, and the minister has now confirmed that if you are planning to travel abroad, you will be able to travel abroad even when your eVisa has expired, when your card has expired, as long as from now till the 31st of March next year. According to the minister, even when your card has expired, you can still travel to the UK. You can travel outside the UK. When you're coming back, be rest assured, according to the minister, that you will be able to come back to the UK without having any problem. What is your view about the statement that the minister released in Parliament yesterday? Are you confident? Are you reassured? Or are you still anxious? Leave your comment in the comment section. Let me know what your views are about the minister's statement. Do you feel reassured now that you've heard from the minister saying that you will be able to return back to the UK as long as you come in before the 31st of March next year? Even when your card has expired, you have nothing to worry about, that you will still be able to come into the UK. Let us know in the comment section what your views are about this. The minister is saying that in a written statement, the minister said, and I quote, the minister in question is Shelma Multora. She said, and I quote, "We remain concerned that some of the risk of the rollout, particularly to those making the transition from BRP and legacy document, were not clearly identified and managed under the previous administration, and have been consulting stakeholders on other issues raised by them, along with wider concern that the change could lead to another Windrush style problem." The minister said, and I quote, "In order to smooth the transition to eVisa, we have decided to allow carriers," she's talking about airline, "to accept a BRP or EUCC, that's for European settlers scheme, resident card expire on after the 31st of December 2024 as a valid evidence of permission to travel until at least the 31st of March. This date will be kept under review. Foreign nationals with leave to remain who are placed on the 3C leave were said to be particularly prone to getting error message while trying to renew their immigration status and general visa. This is what we are hearing from the minister today. Let me know whether you feel reassured now that the minister has told you that you will still be able to come to the UK if you travel abroad. Are you still worried, or do you have any faith in the minister based on what the minister has said? And this is the confirmation that you can travel abroad. As you can see here, you can travel abroad. You will be able to travel abroad and come back to the UK without needing to worry that you will have a problem when you stay abroad, when you're coming back to the UK. So let me know what your views are about this update from the minister. The deadline, as I've just shown you, from now till the 31st of March 2025, you will be able to travel back to the UK. Share this update with anyone that you know that lives in the UK who is yet to have British citizen. And don't forget to support the Launch Club by giving this video a like. Let me know what your views are in the comment section, whether you feel reassured hearing from the minister that you will be able to come back to the UK even when your indefinite leave to remain, your work permit, your student visa has expired. You will still be able to return back to the UK. All the airlines have been informed of this update that no airline can refuse anyone from returning back to the United Kingdom as long as your visa is still legally valid. Even though the expiring date is past the 31st of December, you will be able to return back to the UK. So as I said before, there are more than 3 million people in the UK as we speak now who are yet to apply for the eVisa, who need to see this information. So please kindly ensure that they see this video, because it's very, very important that we take some of the stress and anxiety which the introduction of eVisa have caused on people from our community, knowing full well that there is a relief now that they will be able to still work, access services in the UK. They will be able to travel in and out of the UK until the 31st of March next year, based on the announcement from the minister. As soon as there is an update, be rest assured, the Launch Club is where you will get the latest update, and we always give you information that is backed by evidence. We give you information that is backed by evidence because we know information. Our people need this information. Are you reassured? Leave your comment in the comment section whether you think that even though the minister has said that you can still travel out of the UK, are you worried that some overzealous airline staff may give you stress when you're returning back and say, oh, your document has expired, we're not going to allow you to come back to the UK? Let me know in the comment section whether you are worried or you think that, well, I'm not going to leave the UK until I get my eVisa. I don't have faith in the minister, or I don't have faith in the airline. I want to make sure that I have my document renewed before I step out of this country. Are you one of those that believe in that? Let me know what your views are. If you know anyone whose visa is due for renewal, who has been trying to renew their eVisa, who is struggling, kindly ensure that they see this video, because like I said before, as we speak today, more than 3.1 million people from our community, they are still yet to register for the eVisa. So this is absolutely important. The minister is saying that they do not want a repeat of another Windrush scandal, where people who have the right to live in the UK, they were denied benefit. Some of them traveled outside the UK. When they were returning back, they were told, no, your documents have expired, and therefore we will not be allowed to come back to the UK. And there are cases of people that died abroad who have legal documents, but they were denied the right to return back to the UK for one or two reasons. So let me know whether you are worried, whether you are reassured, or whether you think that, yes, now that the deadline has been extended, at least you know that you have 3 months to transfer to eVisa. It is absolutely important that you share this update with anyone that you know lives in the UK, doesn't have British passport, because this affects people on indefinite leave to remain, EU settlement, student, care workers, anyone that lives in the UK who doesn't have British passport. This update will affect them. Don't forget to support the Launch Club by giving this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Our goal is the progress and empowerment of people from our community. And you can join us in our work by continuing to support us and giving this video a like. Make sure anybody that you know who doesn't have British passport see this video. This is a new update from the minister. As soon as there's a new